Hey there everybody, it is I, Nin Yoy. Over the course of the last 5 years, we've had a large boost in popularity and in community size here in the anime and manga space. However, with that rise in popularity, we've had to take 5 years of the same scum that bullied us for liking anime and openly ridiculing it many moons ago coming into our space and wreaking havoc. Many a faker had popped into this space doing the absolute most instead of just sitting down and enjoying this fun, weird little medium in all of its glory. Before I get started though, let me make something crystal clear. You don't have to like everything in anime or manga, but none of it is problematic and needs to be changed, nor am I dogging you for your interpretations on some shows. If you come into the anime space and acclimate quietly, if you accept that anime has stuff in it that you specifically don't like, but respect that it's there, you're a true fan no matter what. However, if you come into the anime and manga space to just try to change it and remove the stuff you don't like, you aren't welcome here. You need to go. Alright, with that being said, let's get right to it, shall we? Starting off with a bang, the anime's political crowd. Popular examples being Piker and Historian. Jesus Christ, these people are insufferable. They hold a special place in my heart considering I've been essentially soloing the raid against them on Twitter over One Piece over the past 3 days. They see politics in every facet of their being and in everything they do, so of course they will latch on to One Piece all because they see Luffy fighting members of the world government. No, he didn't liberate Alabasta because he wanted to change the country and free it of oppression. He did it to help a friend in need. No, he did not join the Paramount War because he wanted to make some political statement. He did it to save his brother. No, he didn't punch the absolute Bangalore out of a celestial dragon because he hated oppression. He did it because he shot Hachi. There are more anime such as these two, and there are many more where politics are the front of the show, and it makes it blatantly obvious. Even Full Metal Alchemist would have been a better pick, but of course you latch on to One Piece because it's right now and it's popular. Then you have the gall to try and force your interpretation as fact. All anime and all art isn't political. All art has meaning. That meaning takes a form of an interpretation of said art. For all of your media literacy, you really out here using the wrong term. Stupid. No one has time for you. Go away. Next, the 2020 Brigade, also known as the COVID anime fans. These are the poor souls that for years hated on anime and anyone who watched it. But when the little orange geezer locked them in their house, they were going so insane that they actually stooped so low as to consume the media of the weebs. Turns out they liked it a lot. Some flat out became posers and backtracked saying they were watching it forever. Others own up to it and admit they started watching it during solitary confinement, but both types are the same to me. Either way, just like their media illiterate friends, they came in with an ideology to push, baby. You weirdos were never the true anime fans. Get out and take this weird stuff with you. Weird stuff being fan service and lolly/shoulder as a few examples. Newsflash, those have been things since anime's whole inception. You know that if you were here more than half a decade. They call anyone that disagrees a pervert for liking mammary glands, or say that you worship Diddy and Epstein for being a lolicon. Sounds cringe. They definitely hate anime at its core because the creative freedom of the mangaka is where the beauty lies. The fact that they can be as free and as weird as they want. That creative freedom is what makes anime anime. You're all parasites. Go away. Next, this is gonna be a short one. The ones who can't separate fiction from reality. I call them the confused, but the majority of you know them by their other alias, the schizos. They took a page out of the media literacy book and read way too far into everything. If you like this anime girl, you're not like us because she's 16. You're sick. Oh, you like that lolly? You're not like us. I don't care if she's 600 years old. She look like a child. You're sick. Nothing but goalpost shift. Let me say this clearly. I am not a lolicon, but I have a functioning brain. The character is not real. She's nothing but a drawing. Pixels. You can do whatever you want with her in your headcanon, and it doesn't affect me none. It literally affects me zero. I still gotta get up and get the bag tomorrow at work. Regardless. No adult with stuff to do cares about this. You people need to go away. Next, the hardcore power scalers. Y'all are annoying. If there's even a slight chance of power scaling conversation, you show up with the same old things. They ain't being Goku though, bro. They don't have the feats to match this answer. They're only universal level. Simon is multiverse level, so he clears. Get a life already. Y'all can't even show up just to have fun. It's all about hands with you people. No, I don't care who would win between Sanji and Zenkichi. I don't care who wins between Jin Mori and Shinra. Just show up and be a fan of the show. Jesus! I see the fans of the Big Three and Dragon Ball fans constantly going to war over this. Brothers, I come asking for peace. Please. Y'all don't gotta do this. Y'all don't gotta go because you're definitely fans. But go sit down somewhere. I'm tired of it. Jesus! This next one will be my last because I ain't doing this all night. Finally, the race / gay baiters, mostly populated by the hoodweeds and the letter cartel. Fellow black anime fans, listen closely. I hate that term hoodweed. It has become synonymous with black anime watcher because even I've been called it sometimes out of literally nowhere. But with the constant times of y'all calling 10 characters black, claiming the black community carries anime somehow, doing black edits and fan art, which would be okay if you weren't disrespecting the original piece by saying you fixed it, etc., had done nothing but give us a bad reputation. Letter cartel, black anime fans, it's okay to want to see yourself represented in a show, but I personally never cared about the race or sexual orientation of an anime character to feel represented because what I fell in love with was that character themselves. I don't love Bon Clave because of the queer representation. I love him because through everything, he was always there for Luffy. And he even decided to sacrifice himself in order to make sure Luffy got out of Impel Down to complete his goal of saving his brother. The last line he actually said will always stick with me. It's clear in my soul.
地獄にも咲く一輪の友の花寄せては返す波跡に忘れがたみの花びら残しいつか再び咲かせてみせよう大釜上うわーボンちゃんどうぞミスターズ残す言葉はあるか
I don't love Charon from Fire Force because he's black. I love him because not only is he strong and heavily devoted to his job of Pillar Guardian, this man is the true essence of manly awesomeness. Watch this. Stop making both of these communities look bad by showing up in the anime community and causing trouble. The people that don't cause trouble in both these communities don't deserve that. Y'all need to get yourselves together. Play nice with the OG fans and show some respect. And if you can't, go away. All right, I'm done. Man, do I feel better? Been holding that one in for a minute. I do hope y'all enjoyed the video. Drop a like or subscribe if you want more content like this. Plus, if you think I missed one, please let me know. I'd really like to see a discussion about this in the comments. But oh well. Seems like another job well done for one known as Nin Yoi.